Hello everyone, welcome to Saturday Night Music Club, filmed in downtown Scottsdale, Arizona at the Record Room Record Store. As always, a huge thank you goes out to John Rose, the proprietor of the Record Room. Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
I'm Brett.
I'm James Pop.
I'm James.
Brent.
Jonathan.
Alright, and Robert is on a safari, so he isn't making it this evening.
Like in Africa?
With
Like,
zebras
I think
and
so,
everything.
Not like the guy
Is he
from
hunting?
Oh,
or
no.
sightseeing.
Yeah.
I think he's
Sightseeing.
sightseeing.
It's not like sightseeing
Yeah.
at you, right?
Okay, so
Bring a
tonight's
film.
theme,
What's a film?
come as you are. Everyone could bring whatever record they want. We had no particular theme, and that's what we went with. So, thus, the trivia is going to be an anything goes general musical knowledge quiz. So we're going to start things off here. First question goes to Dream Pop Jesse. As always, if you get it correctly when it's your question, you get 2 points. The next person gets the opportunity and so forth, and they get 1 point. First question, Jesse. Who replaced Ozzy Osbourne as lead singer of Black Sabbath in 1979? I like that Jesse's getting this one. I know.
Tito Puente?
No,
I
close.
talk about it, I think.
Yeah, you do. James,
Was it? It wasn't Ronnie James Dio, was it?
is that your answer?
I guess so.
Just say it louder. Say it with conviction.
Ronnie James Dio.
That's correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
It's now, James, it's now your question. All right, you ready? Here we go.
Yes.
3 6 Mafia and Little John are two artists in this subgenre of hip hop.
Crunk.
2 points for James.
What?
Yeah. You're liking these questions.
Oh man, that's awful.
Okay, here we go. Brent. Often referred to as simply Ziggy Stardust, what is the full title of Bowie's classic 1972 album?
Oh man. It's I don't remember the full name. I'm gonna
Jonathan.
go for
Ziggy
it.
Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
No, Jesse.
What?
See? It's like
What?
I can't do it.
James?
Isn't it? I don't know if I know the whole thing. I just
Go for it.
I'm not gonna do it.
All right, the full title is The Rise and Fall of
Oh,
Ziggy
Ziggy
Stardust and the
Stardust.
Spiders from
Yeah.
Mars. No points on that one. It goes to Jonathan. All right, Jonathan. This group, which was comprised, James is going to want this one, so chill. This group, which was comprised of members of Soundgarden, Mother Love Bone, and then later Pearl Jam, released only one album in tribute to the late Mother Love Bone singer Andrew Wood.
It's who Hard Bad Season.
Incorrect, Jesse.
I can't believe you got that wrong.
Temple of the Dog.
1 point for Jesse. All right.
Season.
No.
These are good questions. Okay.
I was close.
Oh, this is great.
awful.
Jesse gets another one totally out of his. Jesse gets one totally out of his wheelhouse.
Yeah, guys,
Okay,
sorry.
okay, guys. Here we go. Van Halen released one album that did not feature David Lee Roth nor Sammy Hagar on vocals. That guy's name was Gary Sharon. What band did he previously front?
Chill.
I got this one.
I know this one.
I know it too.
What band?
I know it.
You gotta calm down.
Yeah. Jeez.
Stay off the Red Bull.
Yeah, stay off the purple drink.
Yeah.
Drink.
I don't know.
Extreme.
That's
Really?
correct for 1 point.
Really?
I'm in the
John, where'd you go?
I'm in the lead.
All right,
Hey, I'm
James.
back.
Okay, here we go for 2
Oh,
points.
no.
James Todd, you ready?
I guess.
Now, listen, please don't answer until I read the full question.
Man, I should have got.
James,
got Temple of the Dog.
please don't answer until I read the full question. What do Avril Lavigne, Chad Kroeger, the guy from Sum 41, Buggies, and the use of the word Zed all have in common?
I know this one.
Everybody knows this one.
They're all Canadian.
Correct.
See?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, that was 2 points. All right, you ready, Brett?
Wait, that was 2 points.
Yeah, it was your question.
Oh, so now I'm at how many points
I
do I
don't
got?
know. You're doing
Yeah,
good.
you got
five.
Yeah.
You got to say
All I know is you're the one winning.
Yeah. All right, Brent. This cosmic American music legend was once a member of the international submarine band, the Byrds, the Flying Burrito Brothers, before his tragic death in September of 1973 at the age of 26.
Graham Parsons.
2
Yes.
points.
Bring me that.
All right, Jonathan, this is so in your wheelhouse. Are you
Right on.
ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Here we
ready.
go. Please let me read the full
Is
question.
it about Tool?
Please let me read the full question. The 2007 smash hit
Yep.
"Buy You a Drink," which references Little Scrappy's ditty "Money in the Bank,"
This is
was
easy.
written and performed by this auto-tuned maestro.
It's easy.
I got this
Oh,
one.
I know this one.
Calm down. Calm down.
Man, you're running over the question.
James just pooped.
What's that dude's name? It's not the Yang twins, is it?
Do you want to hear it again?
Yes.
James is all
James.
over it. James. Okay,
Come on,
here we go.
Be respectful.
Let me read the full question.
This one's so.
For the audience needs to hear it clearly.
I know the answer.
Wait, hang
What
on,
is it?
hang on.
What
Let
is
me
it?
read it
Just say
again.
it.
Read it again. I gotta read it again because James is all
Alright,
over that
sorry.
one.
Just
The
say it.
2007 smash hit "Buy You a Drink," which references Little Scrappy's ditty "Money in the Bank," was written and performed by this auto-tuned maestro.
Flo Rida.
No. Jesse.
Love this.
Florida?
No. James.
T-Pain.
T-Pain. 1 point.
That's what I
James
thought.
is,
T-Pain. What about Flo Rida?
James is
Like
so
Florida.
excited about these
Flo
general
Rida.
music questions. Alright, oh my god, this goes to Jesse. Another one.
What?
You get
Jesse's
a medal.
wheelhouse. Okay, listen to the full
You put
question.
this up like this on purpose.
No, I did. In 1999, Garth Brooks shocked the world by releasing an album by this soul
Chris
cast.
Gaines.
Oh, damn. Okay. Seriously.
Everyone knows that.
Calm down.
The question ended with "by this soul patch wearing alter ego."
Chris
Gaines, Jesse, because Jesse, often wears that Lady Antebellum shirt. He's a really big country music fan. 2 points. Last question. This goes to James.
Smoking cherry.
Let's stay calm.
Oh.
I was a panic attack during this trivia round. Holy cow. Okay, what do Belle and Sebastian, Jesus and Mary Chain, Twilight Sad, and Simple Minds all have in common?
Oh, they're all from the same country.
Which is?
Which is. Hold on, yo.
Calm yourself.
I'm just feeling
The same place that Mogwai is from as well.
What?
Which is.
Mogwai.
Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland.
Really?
Hold
What
on.
is going-
Seriously?
First of all,
That's
Why
disqualified.
would you say it?
What
He's
is
the one saying it.
going
Just
on?
come out with
It's
it.
because he's drunk.
What is going
Come out with it
on?
already.
What is going on tonight? This is unruly.
He's drunk.
Just come out with
He's
it.
on Red Bull.
Oh, no,
and
it's
he's
not
on purple
Mogwai.
drink.
It's
Conway
Arab
from
Strap.
France.
No, they aren't.
Purple
They're
drink.
from France.
All right, so James won that trivia game. Good times.
Congrats, man.
Sports.
So we're gonna start things off. Jesse's gonna show his record. We're gonna go around and score it from 1, 2 to 3. 3 being the best, 1 being the worst. Jesse, what did you bring tonight? Talk about it.
I brought always.
What is it?
Always.
Always.
All right, James, what did you think?
Always.
I actually did not like this album at all. I
Hater.
wrote down, didn't the world already get this band and name it Best Coast?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Pretty much.
And I mean, the only saving grace is the 90s tinge reverb that was on it, but I give it a 1.
Boo. Brent.
Okay, so this record in 1992, I was in California, and I was just walking down the street, and I actually saw Homie the Clown shooting up to this, or a song that sounded like this in the 90s. So that's kind of what it reminded me of.
Okay.
It was really sad. He's in the corner in an alley.
That's good though, right?
That's what I liked about it. What I didn't like about it is
Wow.
it's new and it kind of sounded too 90s for me.
Huh.
So I gave it a 2 because I liked it, but I didn't like it.
All
It's
right. All right, Jonathan,
Sorry.
what did you think?
Well, if you remember that band, the Sundays from the '90s. If you like that show, and you like that show,
That show?
that TV show, My So-Called Life on MTV, then I think you'll like this band.
like either of
It kind of.
What kind of
it's-
beverage?
It was kind of like a peach schnapps daiquiri. There's ever such thing. I'll give it a 2.
All right.
I would give it peach schnapps stack.
It reminded me of that show, My
I want to.
So-Called Life.
I don't know if Jesse showed up, but he had the set list and it's autographed to Dream Pop Jesse. So that's cool. I gave this a 3. I think the vocals. I think she has really great personality. The tracks, The Ones Who Love You, Party Police, they hit hard. Excellent. 3. Jesse, then adding up all those scores, you got an 8. So that was a good showing. James, what'd you bring?
I brought Odyssey, which was one of my favorite albums of 2011. That's
All right,
story.
Brent, Odyssey.
Good story.
When I was listening to it, I didn't really like it at first because it sounded a little mainstream.
Nothing.
The beginning part, but then I started listening to more of it and got into the second track, and it kind of sounded like early Common Sense. So I liked
Pre-acting.
Yeah, I liked part of it, and I didn't like part of it, so I gave it a 2.
Jonathan, what'd you think of Odyssey?
It was okay. It reminded me a lot of like hip hop from the mid 2000s. You know, so it was I was a little bit nostalgic about that, so I gave it a 2.
It reminded me of the time I wanted to watch Neo's "Girl Let Me Love You" on YouTube, but I got a little reckless with the mouse and I accidentally clicked on Odyssey. I gave it a 1.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Neo actually didn't sing "Let Me Love You."
Yeah, I know the story.
That was Mario.
"Girl, Let Me Love You." That's Neo.
Oh, okay, that one. I thought you were talking about.
No. Yeah. All right, Jesse.
For Odyssey, I wrote hip hop for white kids, and that reminded me of the time I went roller skating and heard Odyssey. And then I went to Taco Bell and I heard Odyssey again and almost got beat up. Sports.
Suburban life.
You
I gave
went
it a-
roller skating last year and you didn't invite us?
I gave it a 1.
Next music
I gave
club
it
at
1.
Skateland.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. All right, you got 1. So James,
Sprawled
you
out.
ended up with
What
a.
about Ben?
Did you guys already? They already said it. James, you ended up with a 6.
Oh,
Good,
man.
good showing. All right, Brent.
Showing.
All right, so I didn't bring any records because this was Brett didn't want to choose a theme because he was in love. So he was just like, bring whatever you want. So I was like, I'll just get something at the store. So at first I was gonna bring Crime, like a 70s, 80s California punk band. But then James played Odyssey, and I was feeling groovy. And this was one of my high school artists that I really like.
You had a crush on him.
No. So I opened Dell, the Funky Homo Sapien, No Need for Alarm.
Watch your mouth.
Jonathan, what'd you think?
You know, I like Dell. I hate to compare this sound to other albums, but I like 3030. That's the best Dell album. But this was okay. The beats weren't up to par, but it's early Dell.
What
so
kind
it's
of
still
beverage?
good. It's like a
It's a 40.
Bring them in.
no. I'm not gonna go 40.
40.
It's like a good Thelonious Monk craft beer from Doghead.
No,
Give
it's
it
not.
two.
I don't even
Yeah.
know.
That
it's
tastes like
not.
carpet glue.
Come on, don't
Nobody
even
knows what you're talking about.
No, okay, so what was your
There's
score?
one time too.
It reminded me of the time I went to a goth club and saw Jesse dancing to Digital Underground. I gave it a 1.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 1.
Oh, man.
You were there.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
He's doing the sprinkler.
My name is Healthy. Yeah, I like that healthy.
All right. That takes us over to Jonathan. What'd you bring, yo?
Wait, did Jesse?
Oh, Jesse, sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I got neat on them.
Sorry, guys.
So rude.
He's drunk.
For Bring
Purple
the
Drink.
Cheese Burglar. Del the Funko Hung.
Funko.
Fuck evil.
It reminds me
Purple
of.
drink.
Purple drink.
It reminds me of the time I made vegan gluten-free cookies with my mom and then got beat up at. For what?
You get beat up a lot.
Sports.
Beat up for wearing a teddy bear sweater in grade 10. Not cool. I gave it a 1.
Okay. That's pretty
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
That's true.
That really described the music well.
This did go last, and nobody was listening. So.
Okay,
was.
James,
That's
I
not
was
Sorry, James.
James liked it. James gave it a 3. James thought it was also a good chill to wind down the thrill. Yo.
Yeah.
third
music.
person.
And I did recognize that he did kind of follow suit after me and played something that was good.
Follower, not a leader. Yeah,
That's
gotcha.
okay, I don't mind.
Gotcha. All right, Brent, you ended up with a 7. Jonathan.
How'd you beat me?
Right, so I brought a record that I was really excited that got reissued this year. The band's called Mariah. It's a band from Japan. This album was released in 1983, and the great reissue label Palto Flats just reissued this new wave masterpiece. It looks like, you know, if you like that artist Grimes, she like ripped off her sound from this band.
Oh, I don't know about
That's
that.
kind of
I don't know.
So
I don't even know if she knows who they are.
Not true.
But if you get a chance,
That's like
I guess
Beach
it's
God.
cool. Yeah, that's
Territory. He's
right.
going in. Not true. That's
Right.
so
Wait,
not
wait a
right.
second.
That's
you
kinda
know,
So
I'm
not
trying to be
right.
bad.
That's kinda
Okay,
rude.
so here's my opinion on this one.
Ripped
When it
off.
started up, it sounded like 3 blind mice on edibles. It was all 425 action. It didn't go anywhere. No munchies. It was a 1. Sorry,
But if you,
That's right now. Okay, Jesse, what'd you think?
it reminded me of the time I got salmonella from bad sprouts.
Bad prunes?
Sprouts.
Oh, they said prunes.
No, sprouts.
What do you give it
Sprouts
though?
I gave it
grocery
a
store?
1.
Wow.
Grocery store or just Sprouts on their sandwich?
Yeah, sprouts on my sandwich.
Oh man.
It was bad.
It was at a restaurant, or you made it at home?
Is that a restaurant?
What do you think? It tastes like dirt? I always
They're all
thought that Sprouts
slimy. If they're
tastes like
slimy,
dirt.
it's not good.
No.
Sprout.
Okay, go
knowledge
ahead.
there. It's a little sprout knowledge.
So okay,
Sprit.
Sprouts.
track 1 I negated
Three
from
blind
even
mice.
trying to
Three
blind mice.
judge because I didn't really feel like that track was much of anything.
I was
So
Three
if I
blind
was to
mice.
keep it at track
Edibles.
1, I would have probably given it a 1. But as it went on, I actually enjoyed it a lot more. And I wrote, it was like a Gang Gang Dance, which is another band that's a more contemporary band. I also didn't know this was from 1983. So it was like a Gang Gang Dance orgy tied and tickled up in a dimly lit framed shot by Nicholas Winding Refn. So I give it a 3.
3 and always a 1. Wow.
It changed your life.
It did
bold.
kind of slightly change my life. I was
It's
actually
crazy
trying
how
to
these
Amazon that
the
to
judging.
see if I could get it for like $105. So
Yeah, it only released 500 copies.
Brent,
but
what'd you
it's
think
back.
of the Mariah Carey?
All right. So when this started, Brett started singing Three Blind Mice. I started then picturing a clown who had smoked out before going out to the circus tent, and everything was in slow motion for them, and he was just spinning around, looking at all of the stripes and the people, and the music was slow. Everything was slow, and that's kind of what.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's what I liked about it. What I didn't like about it, it sounded like Phil Collins produced it and was on drums. And
I actually like the drums.
It was way before that.
it was kind of bad. I actually wish I would have given it a 1, but I gave it a 2.
You can change it now if you want.
I officially give it a 1, but I gave it a 2.
All right, that takes it over to me. I brought the Twilight Sad's 2009 record, Forget the Night Ahead. I played side 1, which was 3 tracks on that one. Jesse.
Well, Brett,
Yeah. So-
Brett.
this album is like a Willy Wonka golden ticket. I gave it a 4.
Dang.
Because it's
So
all.
it counts as a 3
So
officially.
it's a 3.
Yeah.
James.
James.
Is a 3.
I actually have 2 of their previous albums before this, and I remember listening to it then, kind of liking it or whatever, but I didn't really remember so much what they sound like besides the guy's voice. So it actually seemed like they had upped the tempo of the music, but I could be completely wrong. So tomorrow I'm going to actually listen to the 2 albums that I do have, so I can remember.
I'm
I gave
glad
it
it sparked that Sunday album listening session you're going to embark
Oh,
on.
yeah.
I mean, it might be a quick
Yeah,
ride.
right.
But I gave it a 2
Okay.
because it was kind of bringing back some of my feelings that I had about them and then some of the new feelings. So I gave it a 2.
All right.
I thought I'd be happy medium.
Brent, Twilight Sad. Forget the Night Ahead.
What I liked about it is it definitely had a solid groove throughout the album. But it's not my wheelhouse. It's not my shiz. So give it a 1.
Can't rain all the time.
Can't win all the time.
Do you have the version with Robert Smith?
The new one? No, I just listened to it online the other day. Jonathan, what'd you think? Twilight
Yeah, it was a
Sad.
nice autumnal album. It's good apple cider drinking music. Give it a 2.
Whoa.
You're gonna be okay to drive home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Don't worry, everyone. We're putting him in
A
some
cab.
sort of one of those like
Uber.
Ubers.
unicycle carts that they pick
Clown car.
The golf carts.
Golf
He's
cart.
getting taken home in a golf cart.
It's like a golf cart. He's gonna be laying in the back. They're gonna be dragging him from behind.
that's cool.
Jesse came on a Segway, so Jonathan's just gonna jump on his back and ride out.
Yeah.
All right, so now that concludes the scoring. So James came in with a solid 6.
Woo! Spring break!
Jonathan and Brent tied at 7.
Woo!
And then Jesse and me, first place with 8s.
So, do I get to add my 8 for my points that I got from the trivia? to
No,
my-
those are
that
separate
doesn't make
deals.
any
Those are
sense.
separate things. All right, thanks guys for watching. We're gonna close. James had a quick story he wanted to tell you.
All right.
You can get in front.
Yeah, you're in front.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the broom's there if you need it. Jonathan, you want to get right in the broom? Okay.
So I don't know if you guys know, but back in 2005, my friends, who were still friends, but we're not really that much friends anymore, she told them that I was actually going through a sex transition, and that and so she wanted to see if that was pretty cool.
And James now has an 8-year-old son.
That was kind of a tragic story.
Jesse's actually the son.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next month. Woohoo!
Spring break.